everyone, friends. It's Kelly, and I'm really excited to be back this week. We had some ladies that were in our store spending a few days with us doing a little crafting, and one thing they were making were, I'm going to call it faux origami cards. And if you zoom in on these cards, you'll see they've got kind of a little bit of folding going on. It's kind of funky and cool, but very easy to do. So we're going to make a 4th of July card with red and blue because I'm kind of feeling that vibe for the holiday coming up. And what you need is 5 pieces of paper, whatever you want to use, and I'm using the red. My red pieces are 1 inch by 2.5 inches. So I wrote a little note here so we can all remember this. And each one gets folded, and the tricky part is the folding. So forget the note, I'm going to show you how to do it. So you fold your points into the corner. So you can see how I did that. So I folded this point in, and then I'm going to fold the opposite point on the opposite corner, just like that. I suggest you use a bone folder like this one, just to kind of flatten out your pieces. We're going to do 5 pieces. I want 3 folded one direction, and then on my other 2, I'm going to fold it the opposite. So instead of folding this corner down, I'm going to fold this corner this way. And it's kind of crazy, but if I know I folded that corner in, then I'm going to take the opposite corner and fold it so I have the opposite thing. Let me smooth it out, and you can kind of see the difference. Remember, you're just folding your points in from the opposite corners. I'm just going to glue these little flaps down. I found that to be a lot easier. As you see, I've got 3 pieces going one direction and 2 going the other direction. And it doesn't really matter if you do 3 this way and 2 that way or vice versa. The cards that I made earlier, they open from the bottom like this. But you know what? There is nothing wrong with opening from the side and being a horizontal card. Kind of cool actually, and a little different. I like that. We're gonna lay out our pieces, and I'm gonna start with the one that I have 3 of, because that's gonna start on the left-hand side. And then I take my other one. See how it's coming together? It's just every other one, and that's how I do my faux origami border. As I'm laying them out, I don't press them down completely to make sure they end up going right where I want them. And when it looks good like this, I press them down, and I've got my little faux origami border on my card, and we're gonna add a little greeting to that. Somebody actually cut this out for me last night. Thank you, Tammy. When Tammy cut it out, she put the die cut and bond on the back of my paper. You can see it here where it was put on the back and then cut out. And then look at this, I just peel this off and I'm good to go. And I just put my little celebrate word. I think I'm gonna put it right here. I'm doing it upside down. So. I decided to embellish my patriotic card here with a few of these little sparklets. And they're little clear stars. They'd be good for Christmas or 4th of July or birthday. I'm putting a few little blobs of glue around. I'm going to use the Cool Tack pencil to pick up my little stars, because look at that, how it picks it up. Isn't that cool? Try to do it with your fingers and you're all thumbs, but look at that. The other item that's good for picking things up is the Quick Stick from We Are Memory Keepers. So let's try that. So let's pick up one more, and it works really well too. It just sticks right to it. And then I can kind of move it around. We've added a few little sparkly stars to our card. Let me show you a variation of this one, because we came up with some tricky stuff. Look at this card. You probably figured out it's opposite, the red and the blue, but you'll notice on this one, every little folded back piece is the graph side, and on this one, we varied it. So one piece we folded with the graph side showing and one piece with the flower side showing. Here's our Celebrate cards, and I want to show you a couple others. Here's one we made with the Graphic 45 Love Notes. And I do love the Love Notes because I like all that music. And I also love this die that says thanks. It's big and cool. This one we made with the paper from Lawn Fawn. Each of our folds we popped a heart up with a foam dot. And we have the Feel Better die for the bottom, which also came from Lawn Fawn. Instead of making a border with our origami pieces, we just have a little decoration embellishment on the edge of our card. Now we, of course, did not stop there, because some of us like to make cards, some of us scrapbook, some of us do both. So we came up with this really fun layout for a family page. For the 12 by 12 layout, The pieces are 1.5 inches by 3.75 inches. And there's 8 pieces for each page. If you want to get creative and make up your own sizes, what I did was I just cut out some scratch paper for some sizes. I stapled them just to keep them together, and then I kind of tested them and tried to measure to see what was going to fit where. You can get creative yourself and make some other sizes, and we hope you have a great time doing some faux origami. Have a great day, and thanks for watching.